Thanks for pressing play. My name is Donna, and I am hosting Kingdom Crafted. And we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. This month is Black History Month. I hope you enjoy this video that you're about to see. We're going to dive deep into a lot of different topics to help our community come back and identify who we are, reconstruct, and just change the trajectory of what we look like and how we show up in America today. If you are Black in America right now, you are Black history. And so this video that you're about to see, I took at 5 o'clock this morning. It ain't the best. I don't look the best. I woke up just like that. You're going to see a big pillow that's going to be back here that I was sleeping in. And to be honest, the video that you're about to see was supposed to be a demo. Like, I've never done this. I don't do this. I don't like social media. Being behind the camera is not something for me. But I was moved to do so. And I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and said, this is what I got. Sometimes in the wee hours of the morning, in the quiet times, you can think very well. You can think really clearly. And your thoughts come to life in a different way. They do for me anyway. So I tried to attempt to reconstruct this video for y'all, looking like I got some sense. Tried probably at least 20 times. I can't do it. I cannot reconstruct the energy that I gave in that demo. I can't reconstruct the wording that I gave in that demo. It was straight from the heart, straight out of what y'all like to say, off the top. I couldn't redo it. It wasn't scripted. A lot of these videos are not going to be scripted, but now I need to know that I got to just look like something at all times. And if it's 5 o'clock in the morning before I decide to make a demo for y'all, I need to go ahead on and get myself together, okay? So I can be prepared for the greatness that sometimes I get moved to speak on, because it just freestyles like that for me. So I hope you enjoy this video and continue to watch, and thanks for listening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I think my son going to put all the social media handles and all that stuff down in the description box or wherever he put them. I don't know. Again, it's my first time doing this. I have no idea. Moving forward, the video will probably not look like the bad quality of the laptop Samsung's camera that's on that. I will record on a different one. But I just needed to really get this out because it's February the 1st and Black history is so important to me. And I just want everyone to enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Drop down in the comment section. I will be reading as many of the comments as I can, so hopefully like it don't get ridiculous. If it get ridiculous, then I'm gonna just make the time. I love y'all that much because I really do care about what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and how to collectively incorporate everyone's thoughts and ideas into this movement we have moving forward. Here on Kingdom Crafting, we're going to talk about a whole lot of different things, not just Black history stuff, but we're going to dive into biblical text as well. I got family, I got kids. We're going to do parenting, cooking, weight loss, health, whatever. Because I got kids in here who like to prank me. Can y'all pray for your girl? But I love him. Life would not be the same without him. I'm sure one is right there. Oh, he closed the thing. I hear him. I know he lurking. No, nevertheless, thank y'all so much for pressing play and enjoy the video. Remember that if you are Black in America right now, you are Black history, and you are not African American. Stay tuned. Today is February the 1st. It is the beginning of Black History Month. What I find very interesting is that most people don't know or want to interpret that Black people are not African American people. We are Black people. And if you are Black living in America today, you are Black history. Each and every one of us represents a different, a season, time, place, and history of who we are. We have an identity crisis because like most other races and groups and cultures of people, they know exactly who they are, where they came from, origins, and all of that. Well, that was stolen from us, so we don't have that, which leads us to walk into where we are today. We are in an identity state of crisis where we don't know who we are. I include myself in that group. What we have to keep in mind is that there have been generations upon generations upon generations of folks who don't know who we are. So what do you want from us? Black History Month should be a time of celebration. Is it on? Is it charging? Is it not? It should be a time for celebration. Should be a time for celebration. A time where we come together and we talk about who we are. Who are you? And I challenge each of us to find out who we are so that we don't drop the torch. But in order to figure out what torch you're carrying, you must first know who you are. You are black. You are not African American. You're not American. We're black. What does that mean? What does being black mean? We have a unique opportunity to begin to redefine what it means to be black, how we want to show up as a legacy of people, of greatness that we are. Kanye said it best. Correction. Let's go back. Ye said it best. Ye said, they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. Interesting, don't you think? I think it's interesting. So we're going to dig deep into what it means and why we are not African American. And so we're going to define some definitions for people right now who may not know what that means so they can stop being fooled. If you don't know who you are, then you'll become anything. You won't stand for anything. You don't know who you are. We have the unique opportunity to reinvent that and to recreate that because it's been stagnant over a course of a decade or so. It's been stagnant. We had a lot of people who came before us to push a movement, to bring forth identity to who we are. There were things that were set in place to help identify who we are, what we represent. But they have cut us out of that history. There are a lot of black people who did a lot of first in this country. Being black means that your ancestry came from the best Africa had to offer. It means we were bred differently, sophisticatedly, dangerously. I ask you to think about this. When you look at me, drop down in the comments and tell me, what do you see when you look at me? Then I'm going to tell you. But when you look at me, tell me what you see. Let me get close so you can see all the things. Then you can tell me what you see. I'll wait a few minutes and let y'all do what y'all do down there. But let me stop and share with you who I am and who you are, because we're the same. I come from a place where there were kings and queens. I come from a place where there were people that loved the land. I represent the best of both lands. Some of my origin folk were here, native to this land, already. Before slavery, were native to this land. I come from a place where the others were taken. Do you know how dangerous of a trip it is to travel from one coast across a huge body of water to the next coast? Linked, chained to someone intentionally that did not speak your language. So you couldn't communicate. You couldn't talk. I need y'all to pick up a book and understand. The art of war is to divide and conquer. Cut off the communication. You cut off the communication, you are no longer able to be identifiable. You can't talk. That trip took months, weeks, even months to take that journey through the Middle Passage. Those who weren't fit enough to survive the Middle Passage were fed to the animals of the sea, alive or dead had they died of whatever illnesses that they were experiencing at the time. Won't nobody giving y'all no doctor, no flu shot, no soup, no none of that. You were forced to eat food that was foreign to you. Do you know the PTSD of our people? You wonder why many of us don't like to swim. It's embedded in your DNA. The fear of boats, the fear of water is embedded in your DNA. Because that's all you saw. That's all they saw was water everywhere and a boat that carried them across water. They saw them toss us over us. They tossed us over alive when we were sick. So if you are black in America today, you were bred sophisticatedly different, because only the strong survive that journey. We don't have to wait until we die to become history. We're history right now. I carry with me my ancestry. That is who I am. That is who I will forever be. It's my identity. I was bred defiant. I was bred to be strong. We were bred like animals. So when you go get that pit bull puppy, you want to know who his mama and his daddy was? How big were they? How strong were they? How disciplined were they? How easily trained were they? And you go and select your puppy from that litter. You wouldn't select a puppy from a weak pit bull sickly puppy. sickly mama or sickly daddy. You wouldn't take a chance on that puppy. So if you are black in America right now, baby, you're not African American. We are black. Our DNA was crafted differently. We were bred differently. We were bred for what we are today. And we cannot call ourselves African American because we don't have a direct link to them. They don't know us. They don't fuck with us. They don't know us. Be clear. We don't stand on the same principles and values because we were not taught them. What it means to be black in America is that you were enslaved, captive, held hostage, against your will, survived some of the most traumatic experiences most cultures would not survive, and live and stand to tell about it and be tolerated as if we asked to be bred sophisticatedly different. We didn't ask for that. But we're here. We fought for knowledge, understanding. We were sophisticatedly different. Our skin illuminates with a dark glow. We are the light in the dark places, even though we're dark. Darkness is light. I don't know about y'all, but I can see in the dark. Don't ask me, I don't know. Maybe it's the DNA I was gifted with, I don't know. I can see. Pitch blackness, maybe not. But you give me a little illumination, and it could just be the white in your eye, and I can find my way. It's the glow on your skin that was kissed by the moonlight. The reflector mirror image of what's being shined into it. We are black. A time comes where you figure out that you are valuable. Do you not know why our homes are destroyed? It was intentional. And you have to be intentional about taking it back and redefining it. Who are you? Redefine it. Exemplify its excellence. Redefine it. It's amazing, I promise. You have strength that rolls through your veins. Bravery, honor, dignity, determination that rolls through your veins. It doesn't matter, dear heart. If you know your mama, if you don't know your mama, if you know your daddy, if you don't know your daddy, if you can't dig deep, you are black in America, sweetheart. You are black in America. You are black history. You are black history. I am black history. I stand before you, hips wide. I've birthed a nation. I stand before you, skin light. I'm a reminder of your sins. I am your guilt, manifested in the flesh. I'm your guilt, African light. So when you look at me, don't see his preference. Don't see his preference. Don't see his preference. See the pain of my people when you look at me. I represent the pain of my people. I might do it beautifully, maybe, to some. And if it ain't cute to you, then, listen, what you want me to do? I ain't for everybody. Clearly. Let's get it together. I feed your soul. I am Black history. Black history is me. We all are Black people. You are Black history. Whether you know who your father is, whether you don't know who your father is, whether you know who your mother is, whether you don't know who your mother is, you are Black history. If you are living and breathing right now in these great United States, and you don't have an origin outside of these United States, for generations, I don't have no aunties, cousins, uncles, and them nowhere else. We have to take responsibility, people, for us. I go get my nails done quite often, I guess. I've never had black nails before. They got a little, I don't know if y'all can see them. I'm going to get a little close. They got a little prism. Little reflectors in them. Look like a piece of charcoal. I did that intentionally representing Black history. I did it intentionally representing Black history. The beauty of Black. I need you to know who you are. I need you to know that you're valuable beyond measure, and not just to America, but to the world. We are gifted. We're not the only gifted people, but if we're going to embrace diversity, diversity has an identity. And so in order for us to participate fully and show up in the world and be the great that we are, we have to be identified. We went from nigga, let's go back. My son liked to say the hard R. But whatever that means, he's a clown. But that's neither here nor there. You might meet him later on. I don't know. I gotta be careful because he's a special one. We'll talk about him later, okay? It's my baby boy. Love him. He's a challenge though. But listen. We went from nigger to colored. From colored to black. From black to African American. Well, to African American, and from African American to black. So we got to define what that means. What does it mean? I want y'all to drop down in the comment section and tell me, what does it mean to you to be black? And then we're going to dig deeper and wrap our brains around what else we may be able to come up with to reconfigure our thoughts, our minds, and our processes and the way we see ourselves. It's going to be fun. We're crafting something here. We're going to craft something here. We're crafting something here. And I'm excited about it. We talk a lot. We do a lot of things. And in my mind, I say, let's talk. Let's talk. There are conversations that need to be had. You cannot erase trauma. We're going to stop here because I just got to look at this video and see what it's doing. Because it might not be giving what I needed to give. And I'm trying to do it here for the people. Come back and see me now. Come on back. Let's get to digging. Let's get to getting. We cultivating. We crafting. We changing. We getting our minds together. Listen. We were self-sufficient. So let's come talk about it. It's Black History Month. Love on somebody. See somebody black. If you got a little piece of corn in your pocket, pay for them a little piece of meal if you behind them in the store. Pay for them a little piece of grocery if you behind them at the store. Let them know that right now, today, we need to love on each other. My money can't just go anywhere to anybody. I got to give it to the people that I know is giving it to us. Or at least acknowledge us. Or at least acknowledge us. So can we get it together today or not? So we gonna get it together, folks, out here. So are we gonna get it together? Or are we gonna let it fall apart? Choice is yours. I can't sing a lick, but I want you to come speak. Come and talk to me. I really wanna. Okay, so if you was born during this generation, come on, feel free to sing along with your girl. Because this is what I want you to do. Come and talk to me. I really wanna. Ain't nobody say I could sing. I ain't say that. So don't drop down and comment and tell me I'm off key and all that. That's not my forte. But that's my song. Okay. So I want you to come and talk to me now. I care. Because we got to figure this thing out. And we got to figure it out together. Can't nobody help us but us. So if you want to get yourself together, let's do it. It is Black History Month. This should be Kwanzaa. The entire month. So we still need to have Kwanzaa for December. And you have Kwanzaa with December. With your family members and maybe a little bit community activities and all the things that are going on. But for the month of February, Kwanzaa needs to be on a greater scale. There is no reason to be celebrating Black history if we're not going to do it in its entirety. I'm so sick of hearing about the same 5 black people, maybe 10. Maybe 10. I ain't even know how deep Malcolm is because they be leaving Malcolm out. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not Muslim. I love the Lord. I love Christ. I'm not Muslim. I'm not knocking Muslim. But I'm going to tell you today, I might have been. Because that representation there, y'all know I ain't playing. If y'all ever heard Malcolm X do a whole speech, I done heard, I had a dream today. I've heard that speech 1,020,000 trillion times. And it didn't take till 2000 and when my baby was born, 2004. One of my children was while I was pregnant with one of them. This one like 2014. Let's say 2013 was the first time I ever sat and actually heard an entire Malcolm X speech. And Red, is that you? You cannot You can't tell me that you can sit and listen to Malcolm X and not want to do something different. It's not possible. It's not possible. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, for right now, until my purpose partner come and save my life, until my purpose partner come and we can do life, Malcolm X is my man crush Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that other day, if it was 365 and 366 on the leap year, bitch. Like, what? I am Malcolm X. Red. Don't get me on Malcolm X. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Don't get me on Malcolm X. And I know Black history. That's what's killing me. Like, they don't want us to know. You hear 2-3 sentences about Malcolm X, but everybody want to preach Martin. Don't get me wrong. I like Martin a little bit. Martin's integrity was a little shaky for me. But I mean, he did what he could do when he could do it. I ain't like how he was fucking with Cora though, but it is what it is. It ain't my business, I guess. That's what the people say in a way, but I feel differently. I identify with Cora. I like her. Okay. We have to get it back. Black history should be an entire month of Kwanzaa. So that we have an entire 28 days of dedication. They say it takes 21 days to break a habit. So if we start off in 28 days, full steam ahead. There are 7 principles in Kwanzaa. 7. Divide 7 by 4, the only weeks that's in the damn month of February. Okay? Divide 28 by 7. And it is an even 4. Each day we get to spend 4 days diving into things that we can do to change the trajectory of our people. Because we ain't African American, and I'm sorry, I got to be the one to tell you. You can only be black if you came from American history slavery. You can only be black if you were African that was here through American slavery. They stole our language. They made you think your religion was stolen. Okay? That's why you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Your language was stolen. Your culture was stolen. Your identity was stolen. If somebody came into your shit, let's talk to the trap. Can we talk to the trap? If somebody broke into your house and stole your shit, what y'all doing? I'll wait. What you gonna do? Y'all niggas didn't show up. If they did something to your mama, you finna kill everybody. If they did something to your granny, you finna kill everybody. Newsflash, they done already did it. You just won't hear yet. Why do you not understand that you don't have the generations upon generations upon generations of black men in your family right now because they stole them? We gotta stop it. Stop it. Stop ignoring the pathology that plagues our community. Stop ignoring it. You want to say, well, we grown now, they should have known better. How could you not? Because who was going to teach them? Everybody needs to be taught. Everybody. You got to be taught. They had to teach you how to walk. They had to teach you how to eat. They had to teach you how to be in the pot. Everything is learned. And if Red can unlearn some shit, honey, and get the thing right, and we're not gonna talk about Red. I'm practicing abstinence right now, so we can't talk about Red. That do something to my spirit. Jesus Christ, we can't talk about her. Let me tell you something. This road right here is hard. It ain't, buddy. But it's because you don't know who you are. Sorry, I had the one I had to tell you. Hey guys, and then we're back. What you thought? Don't be too hard on me. Please try not to judge me. I promise I'm going to try not to judge you. So, I hope that it helped you out on the day as someone. I hope you learned something. I hope it got your wheels turning. I hope it got you thinking differently, because we just want to get inside the mind and just try to change what we got going on. And so I wanted to close this video out. Thank y'all so much for watching all the way to the end. Oh my gosh. I know how it can be sometimes. Anytime my videos come on, you ain't got to necessarily sit and watch it. Just let it play, listen to it. I talk loud. I'm sorry. I try to calm down a little bit. That's why the video was kind of quiet, because, well, it really wasn't quiet, but it was kind of quiet for me. I'm just telling you, it's kind of quiet for me. So anyway, we're going to dive into some topics, and I wanted to discuss that with y'all today and see what y'all think. And y'all can think of anything else. Please feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thinking and what y'all would like to see and want us to talk about. I can do some lives if y'all want that. Let me know. We can go back and forth and have a whole discussion about it. I enjoy interacting with our people and figuring out what we got going on. We got some good stuff coming up in the following months, but this month we're going to focus on Black history. So we got the topics of the identity crisis and the stolen legacy. We got PTSD, DNA embedded. We got mental health. We got physical health. We got systematic weapons, masking racism. We got colorism. We got healing the family and family first, because we are family. And then we have gender responsibility. We have sexual responsibility. We have financial responsibility and partnership. Sexual responsibility ain't what you think it is, so don't go there. I don't judge the people, okay? We got the strong Black woman myth. We got angry Black women myth. We got... So now how do we come together and change the trajectory of our people and what it means to be Black in America? We also got a topic we're going to talk about Kanye. Ye, West, Jesus, and all the things. I promise you it's not going to be what you think. So if you stay tuned, we're going to get all of that in. If there's any other topics you want to talk about, we can talk about that too. This video been quite long. Thank you for making it all the way down to this end. I really, really, really appreciate you. My goal is to help us to start conversations, to get together so that we can collectively, as a collective unit, redefine who we are and take back our legacy and create our own, because we have that unique opportunity. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, all the things that people like to say in YouTube land. And I really, really, really appreciate y'all being here with me. We family, and I love you. Till next time, we'll see you probably sometime this week, Chad. I think I got too many videos to be trying to do. So you might see me about 3 more times this week. Thank you. See you later. Bye. Remember, I love you. We are family. Listen, I already told you I can't sing. I like music. Don't judge me. Alexa, play. All right. Good night. Happy 1st of the month. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, it is Thanksgiving. It's not Thanksgiving that traditional way, but it's Thanksgiving by definition. So, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black History Month. Happy Restoration Beginnings. All of the things. Let's get it, family. Oh, did I talk about Malcolm X? Let me tell you something. Please, y'all go listen to the whole Malcolm X video. please. Like a good 40-minute whole speech. I promise you, he seduced my ears and it went down. I'm telling you, I felt it. It went down into the side of my ears, hit the back of my throat, and went all the way down into my chest cavity. And then penetrated my heart. And that next thing I knew, I was singing, how did you get here? Listen, I can't sing. It's okay. All I know is, and I'm not one to like people like that. I don't idolize nobody. I ain't a fan of nobody. It's never happened. It's never happened. But that one, he ain't even cute to me anyway. Like, I don't really have a type, to be honest. So, he was more than fine. Y'all know it. Go fair and find him out. We're going to talk about some other names, maybe. Who knows? I'm going to try not to cuss on the next time. I'm trying to clean myself up. I cursed. I love the Lord. I try to get people around me who don't curse. But it just don't be happening for me. They end up cursing. Anyway, pray for you, girl. See y'all next time. Bye.